Hello everyone. So we just cleared the lighthouse and now we need to go talk to the two legionnaires we met down the road. But just before that, I was doing some thinking and I was trying to figure out how to progress Jake's murder investigation further. And I remembered that we had received a bit of information that the medic, the Illyrian, I believe, had purchased some land with a shack on it outside of town. I think that's what they said. And I'm thinking we probably need to investigate that. I think the mortician told us that, but I think we need to go investigate that and maybe we'll find something there. I'm not exactly sure where that is, so we'll probably just find it while exploring the map.
How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the lieutenant.
I don't think I'm gonna let them take credit for what I did.
Come on. No point in bothering Samson with these braggarts. We might as well tell the tale ourselves. Show that compassionate spirit I so admire in you, and help these homesick soldiers.
She didn't start with scissors. I think that was a first.
No, we'll do as I say.
Be that way. If you nobodies could do it, we'll have no problem performing the inspection ourselves. Go on your way, then.
I need a moment to reflect.
If you're done going on about yourself, we've got sorcerers to hunt.
I'm not sure. Do I just need to talk to the lieutenant to finish this? Anyways, there's a little bit of unexplored area down here, and we saw some skeletons walking around, so I'm gonna head down there while we're in the area.
Striking it rich!
I'm not sure what chest that might go to. Let me make sure nothing's hidden in this little nook back here. I don't think that one was locked, so yeah, I'm not really sure what chest that might go to. We'll continue down this way. Hey, the rain finally stopped. Or maybe not.
What a deluge!
Let's see, I think we cleared this already. Yeah, we cleared that on the way to the lighthouse, but I don't think we've looked at these corpses down here. I'm gonna remember to sneak for once and hopefully get a better, well, no. Oh, these guys aren't even in the combat. I guess they didn't follow me when I was sneaking. Here's what I will do, so everyone in combat is basically frozen, and you can just like wait as long as you want and run these people to the combat to help out. So I'm gonna bring them around, kind of, so not everyone's bunched up in this area. Don't want to get too close to that ooze barrel, however. I do think that puts them at the end of the combat initiative, though, since they enter late. I'll have this guy over here, so he should. There we go. Yeah, he acts after everyone. We'll move Scarlet around this way. We might be able to shoot this barrel and cause this guy to explode. We have fire on our crossbow, correct? Yes, that does fire damage, so I don't think we need to use like a fire arrow or anything. So I'm going to try opening into combat by shooting this.
In a porcelain store.
Okay, I thought that would have hurt him too. He was pretty close, but no. Still, we don't have to worry about the explosive guy. Okay, if I can save 4 action points, maybe I can charge through both of these guys. That'll get me to here. Okay, that's way too far, so I'll just hit this one guy. I kind of go to the top of him just to make sure I don't run through the fire. We're going to use Splinter Arrow since it takes so many action points. Sometimes it's hard to gather that many up in the middle of combat and not need to move or anything.
It looks like one, but stings like thousands!
I'll move her over a little so she's not next to that barrel.
Heating up.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more!
Have a little fun, see if I can... I was gonna drop in the teleport him into the fire, but the smoke's preventing that. Suppose we can just blitz bolt him. He's wet in the rain anyway, so if it doesn't kill him, it will hopefully stun him.
Die, vermin! Shocking spray.
Once the smoke clears, I'll be able to see what fell out of that chest. Oh, I got a few more skeletons down here. I'll just run him up over here. And once again sneak with her. That's interesting. She's a bush this time, I guess. Whatever like surface you're on when you go into sneak determines what you use to hide yourself. Just a neat little touch. I just realized I'm standing right next to an ooze barrel. not sure what is blocking them, but don't think the water would. I suppose the terrain's just too uneven.
Splintering arrow!
Back on my feet again.
That key might have gone to this chest that we just
A
blew open.
stinking time, eh, my friends? Into the fray once more.
Okay, we'll head in this direction a little bit, see what's over there. Looks like we've cleared this region.
That creature there looks like it'd like to play fetch with our femurs.
Is that a zombie dog? Man's best friend, my hiney.
Okay, number skeletons, including a mage and dog. Let's start inspecting stuff. Let's see what we need to do. So, weak against lightning. Lightning, fire, and crushing. One thing I did mean to do is equip Adarin with that one-handed mace we found at the lighthouse and see how much damage it did to skeletons, see if it was worth giving up my two-handed ability to use that. Anyways, this looks like the perfect time to use an AoE attack.
This arrow may not look like much.
See, he's dropped a little bit of poison, so if I hit him with the fire, with a flare spell, he might explode. And he is weak to fire. I'm gonna give that a shot. Okay, I think that'll take him out of the combat for 2 rounds. That looks really good. We can do a whirlwind next turn if we do that.
Charge of the champion!
Oh, that's perfect. Everyone's CC'd except the dog.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more.
I feel quite dire.
I feel better already.
Some sort of puzzle. We can see something over there. Okay, I've already explored that. So I guess that's the, where I enter the graveyard. Yeah, I guess they just take this map and cram everything on it with a... And it does not represent what the, you know, above ground world looks like at all. Because this should be probably somewhere up here. Okay, so it says... Elements in this cell's double. Your double will face your ally. So we have something with the elements. And then, I guess maybe another cave that looks like this. Let's see, maybe we just activate it in order. So water, earth, air, fire.
Does anything seem different? Does anything seem different? Does anything seem different? Does anything seem different?
Okay, I was not paying attention. Was there smoke coming from these before? I'm hoping that was the puzzle and we just have to find whatever this cell's double is. What I will do is leave a note right here. I can remember how to do that. Okay, that way if I did not solve that puzzle, I will hopefully remember to return before I leave this area.
Ugh, I'm dripping. Ugh, I'm dripping.
I did not know this game had spears. That's interesting. So maybe there's hope of finding a two-hand mace yet. Although if it's after we've killed all the undead, it won't matter. here's what I'm going to do. Going to put this on him. It does a lot of damage. So hopefully run into some undead and see how much more damage crushing actually does to them. That is a zombie boar. Oh great, he's resistant to crushing. Oh well. Hopefully it's just him. Okay, there's one here too. Says there are skeletons in this combat. I don't know if they're in the fog of war. I don't see them. I think I sold this guy's shield. Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to charge in yet since I can't see the skeletons. I'm just going to advance a little bit. This will leave me with a lot of action points to use next turn. This is a bigger fight than I expected. Looks like his gloves were about to break. Okay, she has fire on her crossbow, so this could hurt him. I'm not exactly sure what will happen here. Okay, that was super effective, and I have enough action points for another shot.
Seven, aid me! Still two more zombie boars that I don't see. Fun.
charge this way, I might end up running through that, so might not be able to attack at the end of this charge, but I'm gonna move over here first.
Valiant dash!
Found the boars. Okay, that's some pretty decent damage.
My target dances in shadows.
He's gonna need some heals.
I needed that. The time of your death is at hand.
Vengeance from the skies.
So he got a level up. And they are 5 experience for leveling up. We'll go ahead and do him, I suppose. So let's see, 1 ability point. Kind of want to do witchcraft. I'm not exactly sure. I think I'll wait actually on this one. Trying to decide how I want to spend that. Okay, those are almost broken. We might head back towards town at this point. I need to do a little inventory management. I'll dump all the keys on her since she's the closest thing we have to a rogue. And the reason I'm doing this is I want a bag to put some stuff in on this guy because since he's basically my like inventory hauler, I'm worried that if I just drop weapons and stuff in here, I'm gonna accidentally sell one of them. So I want to keep all my gear that I can in here. Like these bartering boots, I don't want to lose those. Let's see. Don't want to lose that. I think potions and stuff are okay. I don't think I'd accidentally sell those. I'm not sure who all can repair, but I would imagine the Legion guy in here can, since he sells all the man-at-arms related skills.
Sir, no, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been wrong. I'll be
I'm gonna look through my inventory real quick and maybe pass some stuff off to him to sell. Stuff that I don't want to carry around. Oh, you can put a bucket on your head as a helmet. I just saw that show up in equipment. Had to process that for a moment. Useless. Sell it. I'm also gonna let him hold on to all the money because he's the best barterer. I'll keep this crossbow, just in case we need some air ability, but I'll keep these because they might have to do the main quest. But I think I can get rid of everything else. I actually want to swap these out. He already has like 2 leadership, so one's not... Well, I guess it gives him leadership, but... I think that's a good idea.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Seal at your earliest convenience.
Ooh, a purple. That's pretty interesting. 15% of any damage. Oh, reflect 15% of any damage as earth damage. That is neat. Let's do a quick test though. This costs 1,144.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
That reduced the price by about 50, so not bad. Is there a repair? Yes. There's got to be a repair all button that I'm missing. Let's sell off some of this junk equipment. I want to make sure our mage doesn't need that. Probably already considered it, but the movement's pretty good. Okay, I put too much stuff in here. He does not have that kind of money. Let's take some of the more expensive things out. I'm tempted to blow a lot of money on this. I think it'd be very interesting to reflect that damage. I'll just save my money though, for now.
Aptitude.
Hey, pal. I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
While we're here and have some money in our pocket, I want to just run through some other shops. One thing I definitely want to pick up is more lockpicks, because we're down to 2.
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
I'm not sure what the advantage of a Source Hunter backpack is, other than it weighs like, I don't know, less than a pound less.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Cheese? That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman-Bear.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
These damn birds won't fetch more than a pittance.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
the finest greens!
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice
Livestock's
of
got
this
twice the
fine
sense and
Gorman
thrice the soul of the average human, I say.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
That's interesting. I'm sure this is used to craft rings, but I wonder if rings uses blacksmithing or crafting, because I'm probably not going to level up any blacksmithing.
Livestock's got twice the sense and thrice the soul
I can
of
probably
the
find
average
one if I
human,
need it
say.
later. Also,
Let us see if you can choose
are these
the
a one-time
finest
use?
greens.
If I were to have a stack of 10 of them, it's making me think that
Pay
probably
the
only
big
get to use them
cheese
once.
on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
These damn birds won't fetch more than a pittance.
Come on, you chickens. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman.
Livestock's got twice the
What's
sense
the
and thrice
undead
the
quiver
soul
in
of the
there,
average human,
Molehill?
I say.
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
A slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn. Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
I think I'll pick that up. Ranged precision stance skill book, so increases your chance to hit but reduces your movement, and then a lot of times she's in a position where she doesn't need to move much, so I think that'll be
Let's see.
pretty useful at
Halibut,
times.
sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up. Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman
Uh-oh.
bear.
Let's look real quick.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Okay, next level we'll be able to learn an
Let's
additional
see.
novice skill,
Halibut,
so
sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
we can pick it up then. And next level is 5 experience away.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
Let me check for adept
Freezing,
skills real quick.
silver, poison? Get to the point. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem...
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
There's the man with many cheeses.
Okay. I think we're the... Oh. Okay, so...
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
There's someone at Lieutenant Selenia.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
I'm not sure where to find her.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Not in the mood for cheese.
We'll run through all this Legion stuff and see if we spot her.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. Chicken, chicken, chicken!
I don't think I've been in there.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Here we go.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes if ever there was one.
I'll be despicable life.
That's pretty good for a ring, that movement. That's also tempting. It's pretty expensive though.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
I think I'll spring for this one.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that, but so far, none of their participants have returned. 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation: the lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all. What? You found 2 of my soldiers cowering in the bushes? I expect more from tried and true legionnaires, but at least you did the job for them. I guess we'll have to look for the source of the undead in other places. There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say? A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them. My legionnaires, they all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had. There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Sicilians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition. Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second in command, but rest assured I am a lot more kindly inclined towards source hunters than he is. Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy competition, and even rivalry between our orders, but I, for one, have no intention of looking a gift horse in the mouth. And that is exactly what your presence in Scythial is, Source Hunter. A gift and a blessing. Only heroes such as yourself can make a true difference in this troubled part of the world. Such is my honest conviction. So I did. The Pact of Volunteers. Many Legionnaires will do whatever it takes to go home, which is why I personally sign their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. The chances of survival during these sorties are only about 1 in 10, you see. So my soldiers are free to volunteer, and if they are successful, they just bought themselves a boat ride home. The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Scythial after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can. The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivelon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
Look at that cute little beak. Can you really condemn that face to the cleaver?
Oh, we'll do as I say.
That was close. Thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. I guess he got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks. Let's have that bird then, shall we? Our troops are mighty hungry.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivelon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving
Alright
the 7.
then, so let's look at our level ups. I suppose all we got were ability points this level. That means I most likely won't spend hers because everything I want is or requires 2 or more points now.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops.
I might be able to use his
Rivelon's
points, however.
finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try to screech, woman. The beast speaks. You have to bring back that barrel wall, have you? The threatened question crossed her lips and a clear of aptitude.
Hey, pal, I think that was an insult.
I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 in willpower. That helps me with all of the status effects that are listed.
Work up mighty fine appetite, serving the 7.
So, like I said before, I always want to keep this guy on his feet and active since he's almost as strong as like 2 people. And I'll save that other point. So next level, level 6. I think we might start getting 2 points per level, or for this guy 3, so I'll be able to buy a pretty expensive skill with that. And I think I had something at level 5 on one of these characters. That's level 6.
The beast speaks. You have to bring back that barrel wall, have you?
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
You'll only encourage it.
Okay, well that was a pretty exciting session, so I'm going to end it here, and next time
Greetings! These stalls are for our
I think
Legion
we will
troops.
most likely go to the
Riverland's finest
beach
work up mighty fine appetite
and
serving the
see
seven.
what's in that area and head to this strange cave. So I will see you guys then.